Hi Des, how are you?
Hello there. No, I'm doing well, thanks.
Thank you so much for joining me today. It'd be great just to learn a bit more about Natural by Nature and kind of like the things you provide, a bit about the business.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, it's nice to get out of the factory actually for 5 minutes because we're so busy in there. So, yeah, it's been really busy times actually. So we've been thankful for that. Well, Natural by Nature started as a family business and still runs as a family business in 1974.
Oh
So
wow,
we've been going now for 47 years. I've
been
been actually in the
50 years
business
then.
a long time now. Yeah, so I've been in the business for 30, about coming up 32 years myself. Although I was born into the business and I was the original guinea pig. Yeah, when my mum started it, aromatherapy just really wasn't heard of. Although you had like the festival goers and the hippies, they were the kind of real core of the business at the beginning. And it was down to my mum to go out and educate just the general members of the public and kind of introduce them to aromatherapy, although it had been around for hundreds and really thousands of years. It wasn't really kind of a common medicine to turn to.
Yeah,
It's kind of like prescription drugs, but now everybody is a lot more aware of alternative therapies and medicines. That's how it comes now aromatherapy has become very popular in the use of essential oils in our daily lives. So thankfully, a lot of people took the time to come to the exhibitions over the years, and they've grown to the capacity that they're at now. And year on year, we're seeing more and more people and new faces getting into the natural scene, which is what we're all about. We're not really about chemicals or synthetics.
yeah,
There's a cure in nature for every disease. It's finding that and finding an aromatherapy or an essential oil and a treatment, therapeutic treatment, that's good for you as an individual. So there are many products out there, not just essential oils, as an alternative therapy, for well-being. So we're on the aromatherapy side of things and essential oils, and being at the exhibitions is where we can kind of meet people, talk to people, not really in depth because we're always so busy, but it's introducing people as well into the alternative medicines, the aromatherapy oils, and what suits them. And then the feedback that we get from the people at the shows and on the internet as well is it's outstanding, really, because we really do change a lot of people's lives where they found the oils. And you don't really have to be an avid goer and find a hobby in essential oils. If you just want to use essential oils in your day-to-day life, we do a lot of blends where we do the body oil blends. We also do the vaporizing oil blends, which are for the essential diffusers or burners. So they're already pre-blended. So we have many blends. So for things like meditation, we do a good blend
yeah.
for that. We do a good blend for anxiety and depression, which seems to be very common now. A lot more people are finding they're quite comfortable to talk about that. Whereas in the beginning, when people were coming to me at the shows and I could see that there was an underlying problem, you'd have to try and beat around the bush and
Yeah.
prescribe them the oils that they needed. So I actually made an oil called Uplifting, which has been probably one of our best-selling products now in the blended range. And I actually made that for depression and anxiety. And so the feedback that you get from people when they say, that oil has been fantastic for me, and I burn it every night, and or I put a few drops in the bath, and it's really changed my life around. And it's those kind of feedbacks that you get from the customers that kind of give you a boost and a well-being in myself, that I'm doing something really good for the public. And it just gives me happiness, really, working in this business and going home smelling the roses at night. But yeah, all of our customers, they're a wonderful bunch of people. I love doing the shows. It's been really hard actually over the last 12 months or so not doing any of the exhibitions.
Yeah.
So we have missed that as a company, and personally I've missed that myself because I'm a very people on people. I like to meet new people and see the old customers, and especially when we're stuck in the factory all day and night.
Yeah.
We do a lot of hours here, so it's kind of an outlet for me to get out and it just explode and just become the person that I am, the happy soul. So I do enjoy that side of the business. So yeah, it'd be good to go back to that.
Yeah, that's great. It's great how you talked about like how I think people are more open as well, just to like trying new things as well. And also how you've got kind of like different oils to cater to different people's needs. I think that's great. Um,
Well, yeah, I mean, where you have your general oils like your lavender and your frankincense, some people are not in tune with certain fragrances. You know, we're all different, so we all like different colours. We all like different fragrances. So there are many different essential oils to combat certain elements in our life. So in doing the blends, when I make a blend, before I ever market anything, I always take it to the exhibitions and I ask the members of the public, what do you think of this? So I use those as my guinea pigs, those
yeah,
members of the public as my guinea pigs, as I was to my mum
as you
when she
were.
started the business, yeah, when I was a little kid. So it's nice like that it's still very family orientated, and a lot of people do trust me on that because, you know, we have a heritage in the business now, 47 years, still a very good family business. And it's strong in that aspect. You know, we're still a very small, kind of cottage industry, but I think for Natural by Nature to go to another whole commercial level, it will be then out of my hands. You know, it will be something that it isn't, and we like to keep it true to its roots. So we're quite happy as it runs, and it does as well.
Yeah, and in terms of like things that you guys like what sorts of things do you have coming up in the next sort of 6 months or so?
Well, actually,
Exhibitions, hopefully.
yeah, well, that would be good, like I say, to go back to the shows because we have missed those. But in regards to where do we see ourselves in the future, I think as a family business, as any business really, it's I think survival is the key thing, and how you survive in business, whether you're a small business, an up and coming business, or even a large business. Always stay true to your roots and always provide your customers with what they want, and you know, keep your key products. Key is number one with the products that you sell. So we always sell, obviously, the best products that we can find. And being in the business so long, we have good relationship with all of our farmers and growers. The different ways Natural by Nature branches out has been over, I would say, the last 5 years. We've been doing a lot of manufacturing for many other companies, whether they be aromatherapy companies, hotel chains, food companies, whether that'll be us making blends for people or bottling their products or labeling their products. So for us, I've been concentrating on the last 5 years, really, doing more manufacturing and kind of where people are outsourcing their ranges to us to manufacture. I kind of think that's added a really good string to our bow, because retail, obviously, the last 12 months has taken a big hit. And also the therapists not being able to practice. So for us, where I've built the other side of the business up, thankfully, it's kept us really busy. You know, we've probably been the busiest we've been in the last 10 years. And that'll be from the smallest customers we have, which is, our smallest runs we do for people for outsourcing will be 100 units. Again, whether we bottle that or fill it or do the whole thing.
Yeah.
And our largest customer at the moment, last year, took about, I think it was about 500,000 units of one product we manufactured for them. So there's a crazy range from, and I will spend the same amount of time as one person who just wants to buy a bottle of lavender, or somebody wants information and knows nothing about aromatherapy. If I'm able to give a little bit of my time to that person, you know, just because somebody's spending thousands of pounds with this doesn't mean to say they want more of my time. You know, everybody's an individual and everybody gets treated exactly the same. And I think that's why we are successful in what we do, because people see really that we're ethical and we're honest with people. So
and
I
that
think
you
people
care
like
about
that.
your customers. Yeah.
You've got to have a passion in what you do, otherwise you just become a salesperson.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be in this business all my life if I didn't have a passion for it. So yeah, I'll probably be here to the day I die, to be honest. I always say that.
So you have your own guinea pigs, probably.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm many hours I spend in the factory when everybody goes home of an evening. That's my time that I shine, and I spend the time in total peace and comfort of my own factory. I've got a blending room in the back, and I spend many hours in there, you know, till 2, even 3 in the morning. I've even stayed right through the night before, till the staff come in the morning, and they say to me, "How do you stay up all night?" But I've got like a remedy. I have peppermint in a bottle, and I give myself a little vaporization spray, and it just enlightens me again. So yeah, I do like that. I carry my peppermint spray around with me.
That's a really good trick.
Gives me loads of energy. If you suffer from headaches or you're feeling a little bit down, peppermint's the key. Honestly, it's fantastic.
Oh, I'm giving away all your secrets now.
Oh, there is no secrets. I like to share everything with everybody. Spread the love. And the main thing, like the ethos of the business, when my mum started in 1974, actually, when she first started the business, was to make aromatherapy affordable to everybody. So as long as we could there was a profit margin, so we could obviously run a business. You know, if we could sell something for £5, don't try and sell it for £7, because if we're making profit on £5, then that's good enough. We've always kept that ethos in the business, is make aromatherapy, true aromatherapy, really good products, affordable to everybody. They don't need a really high price tag. And that's obviously, you know, why I think we are still one of the top companies in this country and abroad as well.
Yeah, and in terms of people that kind of people that want to find out more about your products and also about aromatherapy, where can people go?
Sorry, say that again.
Where can people go if they want to find out more about your business and also about aromatherapy?
Well, thankfully, you know, there's a lot of really good information now on the internet. I mean, it's a changing world. Everybody goes straight to Google, which is fantastic. You obviously get a downside to that as well, where there's misguided, information that's misleading. But like I said, people can write into us. People send us emails all the time. A lot of people still call. And they get good information from companies that have been around for a long time. But there is, you know, I think generally it's like any information that you want online is, don't just read it from one source. Get a lot of background on that information and kind of make your own mind up as well, really. And if you are interested in aromatherapy in a way where you want to bring it into your life as a hobby, then it's always good to buy a few oils, go online, even on our website, see what we put in our blends and play around with it yourself and, you know, be your own guinea pig, really, in a way.
Yeah, that's great.
So the offers that we're offering, Sarah's just actually put this in front of me a couple of minutes ago. We're offering on the it's a visitor's offer when they visit the website. It's going to be 10% to all visitors on the existing practitioner price that we offer. And I was just looking at it thinking, I might even have to buy something myself. The offer's so good. But I'd like to say until stocks last, but we've got loads of products in stock, so they won't run out. So it's as long as your offer lasts, they get the extra 10% off the therapist prices. So yeah, make use of that one. Yeah,
I'm sure lots of people will check that out. I think I will be checking it out as well.
But yeah, as in terms of where do we want to go with the business, I think we just carry on as we are. Enjoy the fact that we are very busy, and thankfully, you know, we keep busy. I just hope really for the customers that we have on the retail side of things, that more people would generally go to their high street and not always turn to the computer, because, you know, there's a lot of knowledge in the health food shops, and, you know, that's worth its weight in gold. So before when you was asking where do people go and what should people do, generally it's like a natural progression where people will just go online and shop. But still, there's some great shops out there. And the really good shops hold our products, hold a lot of our range as well. If there's an oil that maybe they don't hold, they will get it in for you generally. But yeah, these people have been in business a long time, and they are very aware of what essential oils do and the uses. And again, if they ever get stuck on, so they won't give you misleading information, they're all call to our factory, because we have an advice line and we can speak personally to the customer there. So all avenues we've covered, because we've been in business so long. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you all at the show. Can't wait. And new customers too.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. It's been great. Like I love like your energy and just the story of the business and how you're so passionate about it. It's been lovely speaking to you, and yeah, looking.
Oh, like I said, my energy levels do run low, but I get the peppermint this done. That's it. I get another boost.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's been nice talking to you too. Thanks for contacting us. Fingers crossed that this horrible virus goes away. And yeah, see you at the show.
Yes, fingers crossed. Thank you so much.
That's all right. Lovely talking to you. Yeah.